The following podcast has been brought to you by Banter Club.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Ramble Mania Show proudly brings to you, it is I, one half of the longest reigning tag team champions of the world, the Angel of Death 6XL. Joining me as always,
this is I, the other half, the longest reigning Ramble Mania tag team champions of all the times, TJ the Great. TJ the Great. Of course, we are the Banter Club. We are here to discuss AEW Dynamite, as always, on the Hoes Network. TBS Network.
Hoes.
Yes. We got them hoes. They in them area codes, and they awaiting instructions. And, you know, after we present, the news and the Dynamite. So, you know, before we get to the Dynamite, let's do the news. And there are quite a few things going on around the world of the pro wrestling.
Yes.
Let's start with the big homie, Stu Grayson.
Yes, sir.
His AEW contract has apparently expired. They offered him a new deal. They wanted to resign him, but the two sides couldn't reach an agreement on a money figure. So I guess Stu wanted more than they were offering him. And as of this week, they removed him from the roster page. The contract is expired. They haven't renewed. I guess the door is still open for him to come back. But as of this moment, Stu Grayson is, I guess, gone from AEW as a regular, which, I mean, that one hurts, man. That hurts because I love Stu. I thought, you know, Stu and Uno was a team that you could always use. You could always heat them up whenever you needed to. Like, those guys were fantastic together. Stu on his own was fantastic. Like, it kind of did bug me that he never got to have a match with Bryan Danielson when he was going through the Dark Order to get to Hangman. Stu never got to have like a singles match with him, and I always thought Stu would have killed it with Danielson. So I mean, just, you know, I hope they can get Stu back in here because Stu's great. He's way too good to not be using in some way, shape, or form.
The way they made it seem is more of they haven't really come to an agreement. So to me, I don't feel like he's gone. I feel like maybe eventually he'll be
it
right back.
Can all get worked out and he'll come back.
Because usually they're very finite with these things when they talk about them, and this doesn't seem very finite.
Yeah, like that again. Like it doesn't seem as if, you know, they're letting him walk or they're done with him. Just they haven't come to terms. There was a survey sent out to AEW fans asking them to help name what seems to be some sort of AEW reality show. I don't know exactly what it is, but it more, you know, I guess TV live behind the scenes content. Well, what it says is AEW's top performers are ushering in a new behind the scenes wrestling series like no other. Every episode will track our core cast on the road at AEW events as they try to hold on to the titles they have or win back the ones they've lost, with everything culminating at the biggest pay-per-view event of the year. They all hope to walk away champions, but there aren't enough belts for everybody. Heroes will rise, villains will fall, champions will be crowned, and with more access, more star talent, and more drama than ever before, we'll see through it all through the eyes of the biggest names in the company. Okay. And then they got name suggestions like AEW Friends and Enemies, AEW Fight to the Finish, AEW Road to the Belt.
AEW 24 is basically what this is going to be.
That's what it sounds like. Yeah, AEW All Access, which I imagine that might be a good preliminary guess. AEW Grit and Glory, which I kind of like.
No.
You like Grit and Glory?
No.
I kind of like it.
No.
I mean, I don't know. I ain't gonna watch the shit, but I kind of like Grit.
Nah, no. That shit sounds. I don't know. It sounds very Young Jeezy, and no.
What's wrong with that?
Nah.
You don't want to see fucking Private Party doing.
I don't want to see Private Parts. No.
Private Party. Doing a little documentary of some Jeezy. I don't know.
No nuts, no glory.
No nuts, no glory. But yeah, more AEW content is always a good thing, especially in terms of the company's growth. And, you know, like we talked about with the whole Warner Media merger, if you're worried about AEW standing within that, I think the fact that they're out here pitching more AEW content, I think they're pretty safe. They need to learn, though. Wrestling fans don't care for reality TV. It's why we watch wrestling. It's the opposite of reality TV. Again, Total Divas worked for WWE.
For little girls and shit. But let's see. 24 is all right if you watch 24. If you watch WWE 24/7 or whatever the fuck it is. That one's pretty decent. Like I like watching some of those sometimes. Sometimes it could get like boring as shit because they're just following people around and putting dramatic music to it to make it feel like something really is happening, but they're just walking around. Hey, Mark, how's it going?
I mean, again,
what you would picture shit would be regular day at work. Just, hey, what's good, bro? How you doing? I'm good. Chilling.
But again, like shit like this, it may not be interesting for you and me, but it has its audience, and if it'll help the company grow that audience, then it's only a good thing for them. So, you know, we may not be interested in it, but there may be people out there who are. So those are the people they're chasing with this type of stuff. So hopefully they get them. AEW Games dropped some videos for the upcoming Fight Forever video game.
Fight Forever.
He officially confirmed that is the name of the game on a stream with Adam Cole, Aubrey Edwards, and Chris Statlander. Aubrey is in the game as a ref model. Like they made a little ref model, which apparently was news to her. She didn't realize that was gonna happen because she thought they were just gonna have like her voice in, but they made a whole gimmick for her.
Hopefully, Toni pays her. Yay!
Yeah. Since her likeness is in the game, hopefully she gets paid off that. Hopefully everybody's getting paid off that. So
not Vince. You're not important. We don't care that you referee.
You're an official. You can be anybody. Fuck you, pal.
We're going to make this guy that looks like damn near Lil Nate with Mike Chioda for every fucking game.
Yeah, that's how they do. But yeah, the two characters shown were Chris Statlander and Nyla Rose. Mm-hmm. Just like quick little 1 minute clips of, you know, the quick entrance, some of their moves, just, you know, how they play. It's too short to truly make any more of a determination than what you already would have had from what we've seen before. Like, but I will say, like, the character models, if you've seen the last things they did, they look good. Like, it looks like Chris Statlander. It looks like Nyla Rose.
You want to talk about them graphics, boy? I'm going to tell you like this. It still looks very, very, very like Legends of Wrestling WWE All-Stars, very cartoony.
Yeah, but that's fine. The models are good. The animations look solid. Like they had Nyla's knee from the top. They have Statlander with the. I like the little strikes and how they move off the strikes. Yeah. This has what looks like a solid foundation, but it's just something that I hope they take their time with. If 2023 has got to be the move for this thing, let it be the move.
If you got to wait a year, just wait. Like, it's fine, bro. Like
Uno also announced that the game is going to be available on PC. So I know there were people worried since, you know, they said console, you know, coming out PS5, Xbox Series X and all that. Is it going to be available on PC? And it will. So let's hope that this shit is very moddable and we can have some fun, some PC related fun with this thing. So yeah, that'll be good. But yeah, Fight Forever, it's coming along. There's some things happening with it. Freddie Prinze Jr.
Oh, this shit.
He wants to start a wrestling promotion. He wants to control his narrative. Of course, he used to be in WWE Creative. He worked there during when Jeff Hardy was getting pushed as top guy, 2008, 2009, and all that. He talked about it. He outlined a plan for what he wants to do. Says he wants storylines based in reality, equal time devoted to men and women. And probably the most interesting thing out of all of it, he wants all the wrestlers and everybody to join SAG, the Screen Actors Guild. So basically, he wants to be a pro wrestling promotion that has unionized pro wrestlers. Like, because I guess they technically be employed as actors or whatever, but they would be wrestlers a part of SAG, and they would get all those benefits and insurance and all that stuff that a lot of people think that pro wrestlers should have been had by this point. So it would be interesting to see how that goes if he were to make this happen. And he said he can make it happen, and he's working on it. So
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, I find it funny that like the internet fans have gone from being like, well, fuck WWE, well, fuck AEW, to more being like, yo, control your narrative is weird.
I mean, they doing weirdo shit over there at CYN. Yeah. So let's hope Freddie is looking at that as an outline of, I don't know how not to market your new promotion.
We're going to be so different. Everybody's like, but we like wrestling. Don't be so different.
You ever seen Fight Club? Yeah, Fight Club's a good movie. This is going to be like Fight Club. Oh, all right.
Right. Enjoy your Raw After Dark type of... What's the name of that shit that Shane McMahon had?
Oh, the fake Bloodsport thing they were doing.
That shit. Yeah. When the quarantines.
Yeah. When COVID era. I don't know. She was weird at that during those times.
Raw Dark or some shit like that.
AEW Dark, that's what it's called. AEW Dark Elevation.
AEW Dark is my shit.
Freddie also said that he would bring in a booker because he was like, I can't book for shit. I just know how to do creative stuff. So,
yeah. Did you hear about Lufisto in Dark?
Yeah, her being on Dark. Yeah,
I love that shit.
Get her on Dynamite now. Or
Rampage. Yeah, I love Lufisto, man.
Got to get her out there, man. At least once,
Yeah. She's that women's legend that I feel like never got that fucking shine.
Yeah, she one of those. She one of them. So, got to get her in there. Darius Martin. Goddamn, Darius Martin, motherfucker. Man.
Danhausen must have been up in his crib, bro.
Yeah. Going at him. Apparently, he got into a car accident, and he is going to be out of action for 6 to 9 months, according to Malachi Black. Just the fucking worst type of luck, man.
You just got back from an injury to then be in a fucking vehicular accident. Like, what the fuck, man? Like,
hopefully this is the last roadblock. He comes back after this, and then we could get some fucking top flight shit really going.
I want fucking Top Flight versus the Hardys versus the Bucks. It's the fuck I want. And Private Party somewhere in there.
Get some crazy shit going for when they get to work. Start planning.
Yeah.
So, all the best to Darius Martin. And now, Forbidden Door, AEW, NJPW. Forbidden Door tickets went on pre-sale, and virtually all the tickets available sold out damn near instantly.
That shit, you know what that felt like? You remember what happens when you invest your money in South Park?
And it's gone. Basically what happened. Oh, you want them tickets to Forbidden Door, and it's gone. Apparently, Perfect. Up to 200,000 people were in the queue at one point trying to get tickets for this damn show. So I'm going to say it once again. It's about time we start planning this stadium show, Tony Khan. You just got to build the card for it, and the demand will be there because God. 200,000 people in queue?
That's crazy.
This is it. I don't know why people, like, again, say what you want about whatever other metrics, but when it's time for them to sell tickets to these big shows, they fucking every time.
Mm-hmm.
From when Cody saw the tweet and did All In, from that point, every time you put these guys in a situation where they got to sell like fucking 10 to 20,000 plus tickets for a big event, easily they do it. So, incredible stuff.
Yeah.
And now the rating on the flip side of that, 833,000. That is their lowest rating since they have been on TBS.
Shit.
A 3-2 in the key demo, 4th on cable, behind all NBA content, 2 NBA games, and inside on TNT. So again, like we've been saying, the deeper we go into the playoffs, the worse the numbers are going to get because playoffs and the games are getting more and more important. Shit. The game that was up against Dynamite was Miami Heat and Philadelphia 76ers. I was watching it. And I had only just remembered that Dynamite was on. I was like, oh, shit, Dynamite. So I turned back and I was still going back and forth. Miami won.
You know what's sad? The arena that they were in AEW, looked huge as fuck.
Yeah. Crowd was hot,
it looked like
too.
OD, mad hot. So I feel bad for everybody who had to be like, game, wrestling, game. Because it was such a hot show, bro. Like, it was a good show.
Yeah, it was. That's where we're going to be at with this thing while they're dealing with playoffs. For reference, the Miami Philly game did 3.4 million viewers and a 1.15 in 18 to 49, which is
that's insane.
There ain't no wrestling show on TV doing nothing close to those numbers.
No.
So that's what you have to deal with right now if you're on the same day as an NBA game. But yeah, with that said, I think it's about time to get to the Dynamite.
Oh, wait, there's title belt news.
Oh, title belt news?
Yes.
What the hell going on with title belts? Trios titles?
Oh, yes. No, I wish. So, WWE Shop is thinking of putting out a new replica. And it's the replica of the Big Eagle that came out before this belt. It's that nice navy blue with that croc skin backing with the old school block logo on it. And God damn it, I want it so bad. Supposedly, you see how it on the sidebars where why am I acting like I don't have the
I was gonna say you have the belt technically.
The other version.
Yeah, you have the other version. But as a reference point.
Yes. So from the pictures, it seems like these little holes right here are actually cut out. Which I'm like, that's fucking incredible. And they're like, because that's extremely accurate. For those of you who know, the only thing that hurts from what I look at the one on the shop, they still have this weird little cutout gimmick right here where it looks like an L and it's supposed to be actually painted and the world is supposed to go like this, not with this little extra piece here. That's one. And number two, no nugget toucher between the wings right here and some of the side logos over here and over here. And I'm like, the fuck what, man? Just make them accurate, man. Golly, I know most people don't even care, but as a belt mark, sometimes it's like, fuck, man.
I understand.
Now, are you ready?
I am indeed ready.
No, you're not. I said are you ready?
I am ready.
Then, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching at home.
That would be you.
Let's get ready to banter.
AEW Dynamite from Baltimore, Maryland. We are opening up.
Is it really AEW Dynamite, though?
Yes.
Because I saw ROH motherfuckers from New Japan, motherfuckers from... Why is everybody from everywhere now?
That's AEW. We get fucking wrestlers from everywhere.
Impact.
We are the home of pro wrestling. So yeah, that's what they do. AEW Dynamite is live from Baltimore, Maryland, and we're opening up with a Owen Hart qualifying match. Bobby Fish versus Jeff Hardy. So of course you know it's all this shit and all that shit versus I'll give you reason.
And we got an extra long entrance because they went all the way to the announcer's table.
They did.
To say what's up to their homie.
Yeah, Adam Cole joins commentary for the match, and yeah, Kyle and Bobby went over to give him some love. But yeah, first things first, free Roderick Strong. Let my man Roddy be with his homies, all right?
Yeah, he wanted to leave.
He wanted out of there. He wants out. He wants to be with his wife and his friends and everybody fucking having fun over here. Fucking get him out of there. Free my boy.
Meanwhile, Dexter Lumis already getting bookings.
Yeah. Sam Shaw. Free my boy Roddy. That's all I got to say to y'all. But yeah, Adam Cole is on commentary.
You gonna take away his mic, his Bivens?
Took away the gang, but don't want to let him go. Free my boy. This, of course, is Jeff Hardy's first foray into the solo dimension.
Him and Rob Van Dam.
In the solo dimension, man. But Bobby throws Jeff around outside, and then we spot Darby and Sting watching from the rafters. We go to Pip. We come back. The crowd is chanting for Brother Nero to get Jeff back into it. He goes for the jawbreaker, but Bobby stuffs it with a knee before Jeff manages to hit the jawbreaker anyway. Hits the Manhattan drop, the leg drop. Cole on commentary just goes, come on, like a whiny kid. Jeff hits the twist of fate, then goes upstairs for the swanton, but Bobby gets up, cuts him off, and the crowd fucking hates that they do not get the swanton. They boo very violently.
They boo violently.
Yes, they were very angry. Bobby goes up, drops Jeff with the Avalanche Falcon Arrow for a near fall. Immediately changed it into a knee bar. Immediately. Jeff manages to break free. It's Whisper in the Wind, and the way Bobby bumped for it was great. It looked like Jeff actually dropped his fucking foot on his noggin as opposed to Whisper in the Wind being like, a catch dive. But he dropped him with that. Swanton Bomb follows up. Then Jeff covers, gets the 1, 2, and 3. He wins and advances to the Owen Hart tournament.
That must have hurt.
That Swanton, I'm sure it did.
It looked like... like sometimes it looks all right, but this time it looked like he killed him. Like I was like, oh.
Yeah, I guess that's... when you wrestling Jeff, you got to take it.
Yo, you're going to die though.
Yeah.
Damn, son.
Just be ready.
I'm gonna say something right quick. This felt like a special opening to Dynamite. Like, in what universe? Like, look back. Think back to like maybe 2 years ago, 3 years ago. In what universe did you ever think you get Jeff Hardy and Adam Cole on the same show with Bobby Fish and fucking Kyle O'Reilly and then the people who come out post match?
Oh, yeah, post-match. Of course, yeah, Darby and Sting are watching from the rafters, and then the Young Bucks come down to enact the Universe Mode cutscene. And then, of course...
That's exactly what it was.
Doom, 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 doom. Staring down the Hardys and shit. And immediately, like on cue, Cole and the rest of the commentators are like, hey, wouldn't the Young Bucks and the Hardys be a really cool match? Yeah, that'd be so cool. Big time dream match. Young Bucks and the Hardys.
I mean, it's happened before, but like not on this level.
Yeah,
I'm so excited.
We've seen Young Bucks and Hardys a few times, but not on this big a stage. So that's where we're at now with that.
I'm dying to see this now. Why are you doing this to me? Jeff Hardy was wearing pink for Owen.
He out here paying his respects.
This was awesome. I like how when they point at the elites at the end and they go, delete.
Yeah, they just delete them.
It was great. I love Jeff Hardy, man.
Yes, his foray into the solo dimension was successful. So shout out to Jeff. And now we get if you haven't seen Road to that fucking phenomenal BCC video package with William Regal doing the voiceover, he's doing a training session with the boys. They're putting Yuta through his paces.
They stretching him.
Stretching that boy. Regal says...
And then teaching him how to stretch, too.
Yeah, they're teaching him. They're teaching him all the proper techniques. And Regal says, I want people to wake up every morning remembering the scars that we left on you. Fucking mean shit.
Maniacs, bro.
This was
motherfuckers
fantastic.
are psycho.
Like,
They're psychopaths. I'm scared.
William Regal, bro. How do you not? William Regal. That's all I'm going to say.
We don't talk about them, no. We don't talk about Bruce.
It's just William Regal, bro. And now
we don't talk about them over there. We're going to leave them alone over there. If they fucking up left and right, we're going to leave them alone.
Regal comes out to join commentary. It's time for the Blackpool Combat Club versus the AFO.
Yes.
The Butcher, the Blade, and Angelico, or as Regal's calling them, Angelico.
Angelico. No, his name is Angelico. Angelico.
I'm going to call him Angelico, Sunshine.
Why? Why do you always fuck up everyone's name?
That's Regal.
You manga. Ah, God.
So you know how every BCC match starts with the BCC just running down and beating the shit out of their opponents? The AFO say, not us. We will not suffer that fate.
Well, Butcher said that. What was it, Butcher? Yeah, it was Butcher. Butcher ran to Moxley when Moxley was making his fucking entrance and just beeline straight to him and just yeet.
and they started fighting. It's the AFO starting off with the violence, but I'm looking at this and I decide I need Angelico and Danielson, and I get Angelico and Danielson.
Yes, sir.
Angelico instantly starts going for a stretch on Danielson, but Dragon comes back, starts putting the boots to this man. Yuta comes in with Blade, and it's Danielson-esque with the joint manipulation. So Butcher comes in, and they cut Yuta off into the pip. We come back. Yuta comes back with a big German suplex, a white hot tag to John Moxley. Mm-hmm. He's running wild, big cutter on Blade. He bites Butcher's forehead. Angelico comes in, but Mox cuts him off with a big lariat. Dragon follows with a big drop kick, and now it's time for the simultaneous violence. They're all beating somebody down. Dragon locks in the triangle sleeper. Mox locks in the rear naked choke, and Yuta just pushes Butcher out of the ring. He's like, this motherfucker too big to just get out.
I'm not dealing with you.
And the BCC, they get the win. Once again, Tony Khan.
They fucked this all up. Mox should have got the crazy big motherfucker. Since he attacked them off rip anyways.
Yeah.
And then, you know what I'm saying, Yuta should have got, I don't know, fucking Angelico or some shit.
Yeah. But I guess that's the point. They're giving Yuta the big tough guys to deal with because we're training him.
He did the right thing. He got that motherfucker the fuck out of there.
Yeah, get him out of the way. You won the match.
Bruh, get back.
So once again, Tony Khan, trios titles, please.
The entire match, I was like, and then at the end they said what they said, where they were like, oh, what trio can beat? I'm like, oh, we need that damn trio. You said it, my man.
They talking about what trio could they build in a whole ass division? Give me my trio titles.
Come on, my man. Give me.
My shits. We got Toni with Ricky Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs. But they are interrupted by Jurassic Express and Christian. Jungle Boy's like, hey, you guys want a shot at our titles? Well, you know what? You can have it. But I want a shot at that FTW title. And Ricky takes off his shades, and Christian's like, oh, you took off the fake shades. And Ricky's like, these are not fake, first of all. Yeah, you get a shot at the title. I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Ricky Starks is hilarious.
Yeah. So, looks like we're getting Jungle Boy versus Starks for the FTW title, and we're going to get Starks and Hobbs versus Jurassic Express for the tag titles.
Why somebody out of that team always feels heel every week?
Jurassic Express?
Yes.
Yeah, right.
This week, Jungle Boy was hella heel about it. And I'm like, yo, what is good with y'all, bro?
It's this Christian's influence. Christian's gonna turn, but while he's biding his time, he's teaching them how to be dicks.
Yep. Somebody else got to learn how to be a dick this week too, but we're gonna talk about him later.
Yeah. Now we got Toni with Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland.
And then they're like, yo, we still got beef with these motherfuckers.
Yeah, these motherfuckers, you just saw talking shit. Nah, they talking about tag titles. We gonna whoop their ass. Fuck that shit. Beef is still real out here. They got unfinished business.
And this is why we need a 3-way tag match for the belts.
We do. So, I don't know. I feel like that might be the move for Double or Nothing.
I don't know. All these threes and tag teams together. I don't know. Maybe, Tony, we need a little something called a trios fucking tag team fucking division. God damn it.
Give me my shit.
Tev, you need it, bro. You need it. I need it too. I'm not even gonna lie. I want
need that shit, man. Wardlow versus a mystery opponent.
Well, we know. You can't tease that.
But it wasn't confirmed. So MJF and Sean Spears come out to the stage. They're not here to stay, though. They're like, Wardlow, you should be afraid of this man that you're about to face. This man who is 7 feet tall and has never taken an L. W Morrisey.
That's
William
not what he called
Morrisey.
him. He called him William.
Yes, he said William Morrisey.
William Morrisey. I started cracking up. I was like, he really called him William. I hope he comes out here and bunts him.
He came out and fucking MJF saw hype. He gives him a pound, and then Sean Spears tries to give him a pound too, and Morrissey just walks past him and keeps walking to the ring.
Why Sean Spears is always getting played, bro? I don't like this. Stop
disrespecting my man, the chairman.
Disrespecting.
But Morrissey, of course, we've talked about it. He looks great. He has done very well for himself in Impact. He's turned it around after being at a pretty low point in his career and in his life. So I mean, it's good for him. Cool. It's cool to see him get this type of opportunity again.
Doesn't he kind of look like Edge Test?
Yeah. We've always said that. He looks kind of like a big test, a bigger test.
He looked like Edge Test. That's
Edge the way test. He looks like, tall, long hair. He's got that look.
On this day,
he can use that.
Proceed to fall on parasol.
Here we go. Pick a whole piece. He can use that too. Crowd starts chanting, "How you doing?" And then they start fighting in the crowd. They start chanting, "We want Enzo."
No,
half the
we
crowd
don't.
chants, "We want Enzo." The other half chants, "No, we don't."
We want Enzo. No, we don't. We want Enzo. No, we don't. That shit was great.
Hey, there's people that want Enzo, and there's people that really don't want Enzo. So I mean, that's something for a promoter to think about.
I like Enzo. I mean, I feel like he's not been as much of a dick.
Yeah, I haven't heard him causing no problems or anything. And I mean, like
the last time we even heard a problem with him was that whole Joey Janela shit, which, no, I mean, I ain't got beef with Joey Janela, but I mean, like, I feel like he kind of antagonized that.
And even that was years ago at this point. Like, even that was so long ago.
And then that's it. Like, ever since then, he's just been at wrestling, like, conventions and indie shows.
He's done indies here and there. And, again, he does what he's always been good at. Cuts great fucking promos. Can get heat if you want him to get heat. Can get over babyface style if you want him to get over babyface style.
And he's huge now. Have you seen him?
Yeah, he's jacked. So.
He had a little stint with 50. I still don't understand what happened there.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know, man. I feel like if these guys were toxic before, they have put in the work to shed that label now. So,
but I kind of feel bad because W Morrisey here goes, "Fuck him and fuck you."
and I get that, 'cause, like this ain't about Enzo right now. This is me. This is my time. This is my moment. Fuck that shit.
Fuck him and fuck you. Yeah. Yo, when he looked at the crowd and said that shit, I was like, "Oh shit!" I didn't expect him to do that.
That was a great way to handle it. Great way to handle it.
He did. But I was just like, "Oh, I wasn't expecting that shit."
Yeah. He looked good in here, though. Like, in general, he looked really good in this. He looked like he was ready to seize this moment. He knew this was a big opportunity for him.
And he sold like a motherfucker. I was like, oh.
He understood his job. Yeah.
You be selling? Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know you was like that. Cool shit.
Yeah. They fight up top. They fight. They go back in the ring. Morrisey hits this big black hole slam that gets a near fall. Then they go up top. Wardlow hits a fucking moonsault. And now it's powerbomb time. And he only hits him with one. It only takes one powerbomb, but it was big powerbomb. Beautiful powerbomb.
Yo, he jumped for that shit. Good shit.
He went way up.
I know I give him flack because he tried to take my name, but I'm the only XL that can be in professional wrestling.
No, it is.
I will bury you with my golden shovel with my Yankee hat and my Timbs on. Yeah.
That's how we do that.
With all jokes aside, he was fucking good in this match, yo. I like to see when somebody's humble enough to come in, but still like knows his worth. And he came out here and had a good match with somebody like Wardlow, who, I mean, lately has been difficult to have a good match with. I mean, difficult not to have a good match with. So, I mean, that's pretty dope.
And again, it does take a certain kind of talent to be able to showcase your own abilities while still playing into your role and ultimately making the other guy look good.
Exactly.
And I feel like he did that. He was able to make himself stand out, but he also did everything he could to make Wardlow look good, which is the ultimate goal. So
Wardlow is looking. Yo, free the homie Wardlow.
Free the homie Wardlow.
He looking.
Wardlow beastly. At the end of this decides, I want to be free. As a matter of fact, because he comes in
to break free.
Security is going to cuff him, but then he just is like, no, get the fuck off me. And he starts beating the hell out of everyone. MJF sends down more security to get him, but Wardlow fends every single one of them off. He grabs the last guy, awesome bombs him outside of the ring onto the rest of his squad. He grabs the mic. He says, Max, I will not stop until I get my hands on you and you release me from my contract. So, again, free the homie Wardlow.
Free him till they free him, king.
But MJF is like, all right, hold on. Settle down. You want a match, Wardlow? All right, I'll give you a match. How about we do this? You get your match with me, but we're going to have some conditions, of course, because you know this is MJF's thing. Every time you want a match with him, you're going to have to jump through some hoops. Says we're going to lay out the terms in a contract signing. And of course, it's not going to be in a dump like this. We're going to do this in the greatest place on earth.
Long Island?
Yes, sir. As soon as he started saying, I was like, oh my God, they're doing it next week. In Long Island, New York. AEW is going to be in Long Island next week. I might fuck around, see if I get tickets for it. But,
you get some last minute tickets. Throw me a few.
Yeah.
Remember what happened to me last time? This time things are a little more lax.
Yeah, I think, so you'd be straight this time. But AEW Dynamite next week in Long Island. MJF's hometown, AEW Bizarro World. That's where they're going to sign this contract. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. We got Tony Schiavone with Tony Storm, Ruby Soho, Jamie Hayter, Britt Baker.
Where my handcuffs at?
Yeah, now I am Wardlow now. Put me in cuffs, take me away.
Up, they won't let us out. They won't let us out. We're locked up.
Britt says, every stage of AEW history has my name written on it. And then Ruby's like, all right, fucking shut the fuck up. Stop talking so goddamn much. I'm just waiting for Friday where me and Tony can finally humble your ass. I'm sick of you. Fucking, then Ruby's like, I don't know who fucking did this no contact shit, but I swear to God, I want to hit you right now. And Ruby's like, just give me a reason. Give me a reason. She went with dragging with it.
Yo, you know who should have walked by instead of who you know who should have walked by?
Redragon.
We had another like weird multiverse segment later, but this should have been the multiverse segment.
Yeah.
They should have just walked by. I'll give you a reason.
So yeah, we be doing that on Rampage on Friday at fucking 5:30. Rampage is gonna be at 5:30 on Friday.
I don't think I'm watching this.
Yeah, I'm gonna be at work, so
I'm gonna be dead. I'm gonna be knocked the fuck out.
Now we got Toni with the AEW World Champion Hangman Adam Page. Our man is back. He has recovered from the COVID.
Yep.
Of course, the match at Double or Nothing is official. Hangman Page versus CM Punk.
Can I ask you a question about this before we even get into it?
Yes.
Was Christian Cage also hanging out in the locker room with Hangman Adam Page?
He may have been. Because Hangman, he was spicy in this. He was quite spicy in this.
So you know who else must have been there?
Who?
If you're being spicy, who other than Ethan Page?
That's a spicy individual. But yeah, Hangman says, it'd be easy for me to say that I respect CM Punk and how much I look forward to standing across from the best in the world and how I can't wait to have a classic match, but that's not going to happen.
Oh.
There's not going to be any handshake, no masturbatory Bret Hart tribute match.
Oh.
I am going to destroy CM Punk.
You over there in the crowd with the CM Punk shirt. You gonna ask for a return for that shirt if you don't burn it first. Kevin Durant.
I was like, yo, you wildin' right now.
I was like, yo, why? Chill.
He says, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I guess that's my responsibility as the champion. Your precious CM Punk isn't here tonight. I guess he's off filming another TV show. Isn't it ironic? He says, Punk, you want to fight? I will give you the fight of your life. And he throws the mic down and Hangman got spicy for this.
That's the most spicy shit I ever heard this man speak. I loved it. This probably means he's a heel though, but I love it.
Yeah, if I did not expect Hangman to be the one to shift heel for this match. I thought it would be Punk.
Yeah.
So that's very interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I guess we're going to see what happens when Punk comes back next week when he responds.
Spicy shit.
Spicy.
And I ain't talking about that. Yo, Chick-fil-A I heard opened up.
Oh, it did. Oh, I might check that out.
Dog, let's see. I haven't checked yet, but I heard. If it did, then we in that bitch.
Yeah, we might see what's going on.
Yep.
Goddamn, once again, Rampage at 5:30 on Friday, where it's Keshida from DDT. It's gonna be there against Jay Lethal. Lethal and Sanjay are upset because they're like, why are you highlighting this guy and not highlighting me, an actual international superstar? You know what? That's fine. I'm gonna steal your red carpet from you, Keshida, on Rampage. You see. And Satnam Singh is standing in the background menacing me. Like, yeah, that's right.
I mean, that's all he does.
Yeah, so far, that's all he does.
So far, he just stands there menacingly.
Yeah. And now it is time for Santana versus Chris Jericho.
Ooh, speaking of spicy, this match.
The fucking jazz intro gets funnier every time.
Sports entertainment.
The lead in sports entertainment.
Why?
And now Chris Jericho is the wizard. What the fuck?
Because he can throw fireballs from his hand.
Because he can throw fireballs, I guess. I guess Santana heard Justin Roberts call him the wizard and was like, yo, he has to die now, and fucking dived on him to start the match.
Like, you can't the wizard?
The wizard. Shut up.
He's so sports entertaining.
That's sports entertainment right there.
He was doing a lot of sports entertainment shit in this match.
Oh, he sure was. But yeah, they're brawling around ringside. They make their way into the ring. Aubrey rings the bell officially. Jericho hits the triangle drop kick to send Santana to the floor. We go to Pip. We come back. Santana's making a comeback with the Three Amigos. Big Eddie chant from the crowd. He goes for the frog splash, but Jericho meets him up top. Santana knocks him down and hits the frog splash, gets a near fall off of it. Jericho locks in the walls. Santana makes the ropes, and they start trading big chops in the ring. But then Santana hits the ropes for the rolling cutter, gets a near fall off that. And then the Jazz, they try to interfere. But Santana and Ortiz, they cut them off together. Then Santana hits a big discus lariat for a 2.9. Jericho just kicked out.
Can't even see my fingers. I was doing 2.9 with the smoke.
And then Matt Menard gets up on the apron and distracts Aubrey. And then Jericho hits a low blow and the Judas effect for the win.
That
Your
was
winner,
bullshit.
the Wizard, Chris Jericho.
Bullshit. He gonna be like, it wasn't bullshit, it was magic.
It was wizardry, magic.
Nah, what I liked about this match was the whole, Santana. He did the whole gimmick, the Steve Austin gimmick.
Oh, yeah.
The gimmick where The Rock pulls up the camera.
Oh, yeah.
And then Austin's shit. Like, son of a bitch. But, Jericho, I guess, was trying to give him the finger, but he was like, nope.
Fuck you. Oh, yeah, I thought this match was fun.
This match was fun as hell.
Oh, yeah.
Santana is fun to watch, man. Like, he's one of those guys that, I mean, it hurts because I want to see them do amazing tag team shit, but I kind of see him spinning off.
Yeah. It does seem clear that they see some juice in Santana as a solo guy in some respects because they've given him quite a few big solo moments here in AEW so far. He
would be like the Dante of Top Flight, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to PNP.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it is interesting how they booked that. Of course, post match the Jazz, they beat down Santana and Ortiz. The crowd is chanting for Eddie, but he's still recovering from the fireball. So
yeah. He has no eyebrows right now. You know how much he loves his eyebrows.
Yeah. He can't come out here and let Daniel Garcia see him with his eyebrows.
With his eyebrows all fucked up because Daniel Garcia gonna show him.
Yeah.
You're perfectly manicured. Oh, look, they're not so perfectly manicured anymore.
Look what happened to your eyebrows, Eddie. Yeah.
I swear, he sounds mad whiny, bro. I hope that's by design. I would hate to meet him and then he's just mad whiny to me. I'm going to be like, yo, bro, come on, bro.
Stop being a sports entertainer.
I actually kind of liked you. Nah, since he turned heel, bro, I found him very fucking whiny and annoying, bro. Like, I really do. Like, I haven't been, like, well, you've heard me. I've given off on my gripes with him. I'm like, I don't believe you.
You need more people.
Exactly.
Well, he out there, again, every week I just look at it as, he out there with the sports entertainers. So, Samoa Joe promises Jay Lethal that he is coming for him Friday on Rampage.
I ain't coming for no man, bro.
Joe said he is coming for Lethal and Satnam Singh. So
he's coming for both Lethal and Satnam Singh.
Yes. He gonna whoop their ass.
Okay. Just know he's coming.
Shit, you might as well have saved all that because in the very next segment we got the Gun Club and the Acclaimed.
Oh God,
the Gun Club.
This is the multiverse that I was talking about.
Yeah, they have talked to their dad, the Gun Club.
Yeah,
and they have gifts for the Acclaimed. Scissors. They give them scissors, and then they have permission from their dad to scissor. Billy even goes, "Yeah, let's do it. Let's scissor."
You know what's funny?
Like, yeah,
they scissoring and shit, right? But these motherfuckers try to scissor with the scissors.
Yeah,
and
Max Caster actually tries to use the scissors, and they're like, "Hey, man, hold up, what are you doing?"
Those are fucking real, bro. Relax.
Yeah.
Oh God.
So, look, see, they paid off the little story thread from Rampage. The Acclaimed on Rampage were like, "Yo, let's somebody scissor with us." And then here on Dynamite, the Gun Club was like, "Yeah, we'll scissor with you guys." And
we'll get you actual scissors. Oh God. Yeah. Yo, this is some clout in that shit.
Yeah.
Keep wrestling Goofy.
Keep wrestling Goofy. Shit like scissors. John Harbaugh is here.
Yes.
Of course, coach of the Baltimore Ravens and good friend of the late, great Brian Pillman.
Yes.
And, the Varsity Blondes are here.
I love Jim Ross on commentary. Big wrestling fan it is. He's a big wrestling fan.
Yes. He loves him some wrestling. The Varsity Blondes are here. Pillman's talking. He's like, we've been humbled by our experience with the House of Black. But, I think of a quote from, Mr. John Harbaugh over here, my dad's good friend, said, attack every day with enthusiasm unknown to mankind. But I know I've lost sight of that quote. I've lost my enthusiasm. But now, looking around this ring, looking at you, my enthusiasm is back. My enthusiasm to fight the House of Black, to protect Julia, the thing that keeps us together. If you want Julia House of Black, you come get her. Julia does not look like she wants to be protected, but I digress. Yeah. I guess this is the climax of the horror movie where they try to save the cheerleader from the demons.
You know what I realized in the beginning of that promo when he was being a good person?
Yes.
I was like, this is so boring. The moment he fired up, you know what? I'm like, yes!
That's right.
I'm like, that's who I'm looking for. And it like slowly shows me like, bruh, don't make him as crazy as his pops. But if you let him get angry, I think that'd be good for everyone.
Yeah, give him some fire. Give him some fire.
Because every time he's fired up, I'm like, oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. He's got it. You see the hints. Mm-hmm. House of Black comes down. JR goes, these are some very dangerous human beings.
No shit, Jim. No shit. I don't know why we employ these people. Very dangerous.
Very dangerous. Yeah.
Speaking of House of Black, do you see Brody King throwing Darby Allin into a mosh pit?
Yes.
That was insane. He threw him over, I think, the female guitarist or something. And you just see the guitarist just going crazy. And this motherfucker just throws a human being over this person. Oh, lunatics. God. I was scared, so fucking scared, bro. I was like, yo, he's going to kill this person. Ah, God. But Darby has a death wish.
The Darby, it's regular for him. Regular Tuesday for him.
He's like, throw me over there. Okay. Boom.
So, the House of Black, they hit the ring. They beat down the Blondes. Malachi approaches poor Julia in the corner. Tony's like, she's just 20 years old. She's the youngest competitor in AEW. Get away from her. But they take her, bring her to the center of the ring. Mm-hmm. Brody King hands her a chair. Wants her to hit Griff Garrison.
Hit him.
She lifts the chair. The crowd wants her to do it.
I was with it. I don't know why.
I was like, do it. Do it, Julia. Kill him.
It's so evil, but it's like, yeah.
It was. As evil as it was, I was like, it's time. Do it, Julia. Do it.
It's time to turn. Murder him.
Kill him, Julia. Kill him.
But she hesitated.
But then, she hesitated. She put the chair down. She couldn't do it. And the crowd booed. Boo!
I was booing at home.
You kill that son of a bitch, Julia.
You kill him now.
Kill him now. And then Malachi runs over like, God damn it, why didn't you kill him? Mm-hmm. And then he rips off her eye patch. That was scary. And she's left, shaking in the ring.
He was holding her from the temple. Mm-hmm. You gotta kill him. You gotta kill him. Fucking, I gave you enough poison. You better turn into a fucking symbiote. Fucking hurry up.
Why aren't you turning? Damn it, turn.
I gave you all the symbiote. Come on.
Yeah. But they're advancing on Julia, but then here comes Death Triangle. Mm-hmm. And they make the save and they run off the House of Black. And then we leave this situation for a quick moment to go to Jade and the Baddies. Mm-hmm. And Jesus Christ.
Horny Jail Part 2.
Fuck is Jade wearing?
She trying to kill us, bro.
Bro. Is this what watching NXT is like?
Yes.
Because I saw Jade in this outfit and my brain broke for a moment. Like I had to rewind the segment and rewatch it to gather what was said. Because I was just looking at Jade in this outfit like,
damn, man. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Same shit with Kiera Hogan too. I was looking at Kiera Hogan like, God damn.
This didn't make no sense. But the Baddies.
They doing us dirty. They doing us hella dirt.
The Baddies, they have been celebrating since Jade won her 30th match, and they won the big 6-woman tag. And Red Velvet qualified for the Owen Hart Cup. And Jade says, once she wins that, that's going to make 2 champions in the Baddies section. And Kiera Hogan is like, that's on periods. And,
Yes.
So the baddies are doing their thing.
Oh, God. Jade, man.
That outfit was incredible. That outfit was different. Now it's time for some real goddamn pro wrestling. Let me tell you what the hell's going on right now. This is the greatest shit you've ever seen, this upcoming match. Ray Fenix versus Dante Martin in an Owen Hart qualifier.
Yes.
Now, we all know, anybody that watches this show, I have said more than once, one of my dream matches is Ray Fenix and Dante Martin.
Are you ready to sing AJ Styles' theme song again?
It's time. Get ready to fly.
I am. And they fucking flew the entire match, bro.
They started with a lockup.
They started with a lockup.
Let's wrestle. Let's wrestle to begin this.
Goku fights always start with like a quick little ground, move, and then
we just testing each other's power levels out before we really go crazy.
Then they go up there.
Ray sends Dante outside, walks the ropes and dives, and we're off.
That's it.
We went to picture in pitch. I was like, you motherfuckers. I was watching this whole shit in pit.
I didn't watch the pit. I'm sorry. I couldn't.
I had to.
It was pissing me off because I can't see shit. And I'm like, my vision is terrible. So I'm over here like, what the fuck is going on in there?
I had to, man. They're doing gory specials in the pin combinations. Ray Fenix goes for a sweep. Dante leaps over him to dodge it. They both leap, and then Dante hits a Canadian destroyer and then follows Ray outside with a tope suicida. This shit was crazy.
The whole match was just... I'm telling you, man, if you ever watch any Dragon Ball Z episode where they just in the air just... Or have you ever played with your figures when you were a kid and you just like, that's what was happening, but for real. I couldn't make sense of it. I was like, are they ever going to touch the ground?
There was no need. Phoenix goes for a head scissors. Dante counters with a reverse suplex for a 2. Phoenix comes back with a Rana, gets a near fall, sends Dante into the ring with a Kamigiri. Powerbomb lifts him and drops him with a cutter for a near fall. Crowd is chanting for the AEW video game because they want to play with these 2 characters. I understand.
Listen, there was a point where Ray Phoenix did the 619 invade. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And fucking Dante Martin just flips in from out of nowhere. And I'm like, where the fuck are these guys coming from? Why? What are they doing? And then they flip into a kick somehow. I'm like, what are they?
Dante hits a super kick, goes up, but Phoenix stuffs him, goes for a reverse Spanish fly, and they both land on their feet. And Dante looks over at him like, that's right. I am every bit as powerful as you.
Fucking 2 kaijus. How many more unrealistic fucking... I can't come up with enough unrealistic shit to describe these 2. These motherfuckers was being... It's like you spamming fucking just high-flying moves and you broke the game and all of a sudden you're like over the ring now. Golly.
Poison Rana lands. Nosedive is dodged. Then Phoenix comes back. Drops him with the Michinoku Brain Buster. For the 1, 2, and 3... Awesome match. I want it again and again and again and again.
But you know where they fucked up? This should have been the main event. Because now everything after is just like, well, you can't beat that now.
There's no following the match.
No, there's no following it. That's it. Like, you watch this shit and the air is out of you. That's it. You're done. You just seen fucking the battle of the flippiest motherfuckers on God's green earth. Like I said, nobody ever touched the ground. I don't understand. My brain is broke. My brain is about as broken as when Tevin saw Jade Cargill. Like, no, what just happened? And then you're stuck there now. And then Alex Abrahantes was in the crowd the whole time doing his gimmick.
He was going crazy.
So it was just like, this is just, you didn't need a hype man for this hype ass match. It was just so much. And then more shit happens. And I was like, what do you mean more? That's it. Like, I don't want to watch anything else. I'm still trying to comprehend what just happened.
Welcome back, Ray Phoenix.
Yep. Damn right. Holy shit, this match.
Love this shit.
Match of the night by far.
Fucking absolutely. Match of the week.
6 stars.
This was madness.
This should have been on a pay-per-view, fam. Like, wow.
That's why I said we definitely running this back one day. Bigger stage, bigger circumstances. I want it again and again and again. This is generational shit right here.
I want a fucking ladder match. I want a fucking TLC match between these two.
Yeah, just the madness, nonsense.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So with that, the brackets are officially set for the Owen Hart tournament. We've been having all these qualifiers. Now,
again, this should have been the. I'm telling you, this should have been the end. It should have been the end.
But now it's time for the tournament to actually begin. Mm-hmm. And in the first round, Jeff Hardy versus Darby Allin. That's crazy that's round 1.
They're gonna kill themselves.
Yeah, but it's happening.
They're both gonna try to die.
It's gonna be different. Dax Harwood is taking on Adam Cole, so that's gonna be a good match too.
That's gonna be a fight.
This tournament, I'm excited for this tournament. Now that we've gotten it, we're getting it going. I'm excited.
Samoa Joe versus blank.
Yeah, there's a Joker in this tournament, so
whoa.
I wonder who the hell that's gonna be.
It could be the returning Miro.
Ooh, yeah,
it could be the debuting Swiss Death.
We could have a debut Claudio.
Like, so many people that are not wrestling right now that should be on TV. Like, it could be so many people.
So,
fuck, bro.
Someone thing is about to pop off. It's exciting.
And fucking NXT just fucking got rid of half the roster again, so.
Yeah, shit. So
fucking it could be fucking Dexter Loomis for all we know.
Yeah, Sam Shaw. I'll see if they holler at Sam Shaw. I think you gotta wait 30 days, but we might see him soon enough.
That's crazy.
But yeah, now we got the women's champion, Thunder Rosa.
Mm-hmm.
She comes out to tell us a story.
I didn't want to hear no story after this. That's what that's what I'm telling you. They fucked me up.
Yeah. Sure.
After this, I was just like, what?
I just saw an anime fight. What?
Yeah, like what you mean? They gonna come out here and talk? But this was alright because they had a legit conversation. It wasn't like some bullshit. It wasn't WWE rinse and repeat. Yeah,
promo to set up a match. So, yeah, this was fine.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she's like, when I first came here, I just wanted to elevate women's wrestling, but I didn't know that I would soon become a bloodline and a backbone for this women's division. Says, I am the best, and as a champion, I just want to compete against the best that's out there. And, before I was Thunder Rosa, I'm going to talk about a wrestler that inspired me to work hard and become the best version of myself. That's Serena Deeb.
Oh.
And Serena Deeb comes out, her opponent for Double or Nothing. And, Serena says, I watched you scratch and claw your way to the top, Thunder Rosa, and I respect you. And in fact, I believe that you and we can make this the best women's division in the world. And Rosa's like, I agree. But Deeb says, but in order for that to happen, the title needs to be with the best wrestler in the world.
Ooh.
And Rosa says, do I not have the title? Does that not make me the best in the world? And
Serena Deeb came out here like, that's only because I didn't get it first.
Yeah, Serena's like, that you would think that you having the title would suggest that, but let's be real. Everyone knows that I am on another level, and now it's time for me to have the goal to prove that status. And Rosa's like, you want to place a bet? And Deeb is like, I will place a bet. I bet that you will have the shortest title reign in history, and I'll see to it in Vegas. And there we go. This I liked.
This is gonna be a fight. But at the same time, I'm still over here like, yo, what? So I'm just like, that's what fucked me up. That's why I'm like, yo, they should have ended the show. Like, this was, I mean, what ended the show was still good, but it wasn't this good.
Yeah, this was next level. This is Dante and Fenix is next level. It looks like there's been enough talk.
Oh shit! Because it's time for the main event. Ring of Honor Women's World Championship, a unification match. Yes. Look at
interim
the
champion Mercedes Martinez versus Ring of Honor Women's Champion Deonna Purazzo.
They should have gave this crowd, I feel like, a little video package of Deonna Purazzo, because when she came out, they were a little, what? Or maybe they were just still stuck like me, because
I feel like the crowd was stuck, because like Deonna got chants and shit in this match. Like people were chanting Virtuosa and stuff like that. So I feel like they knew her, but it's just they were fucking. Yo, what was that we just saw?
Yeah,
that was crazy.
That's when you have a situation like this, Tony. For future reference, you have to do a whole video package. It is what it is. I'm sorry.
Yeah, if for no other reason than to just slow it down, set it up, get the crowd primed and ready. Like, okay, now we can move on mentally from that, and now we're gonna see Deonna and Mercedes and whatever.
I would have taken away the time that we used for either, I'm horny jail, but that's why I'm over here. Like, don't say that. But you could have taken some time off of either the horny jail segment 1 or horny jail segment 2, and then given that to Thunder Rosa and Serena Deeb, and then now before that match, instead of going straight to the match, I would have given a little background between both of these women and how we got here to this point, to give us some story to get involved within this match and kind of like cool us back down from that. Either that, or you just give us these two as the main event, fucking Dante and Rey Fenix.
Yeah, that works.
So like, either that or that, but for future reference, please, because this crowd was just like, we were probably one of the hottest crowds you had in a minute, and I was over here like, what just happened? And I think they were still like, what just happened? Because this match was just like, I don't know. I feel like the crowd wasn't as into it as the rest of the show.
Yeah. I definitely think, like we talked about, it's that matter of not giving the proper time between them. And so again, you can't follow a match like Rey Fenix and Dante Martin. But these two damn sure tried.
Yeah.
The commentators say they're going to stick with this as long as it takes, and it'd be cool if they really meant that, because like I feel like giving these two like a solid 15 to 20 probably would have given them time to like work through the crowd, kind of being slow in the beginning, and do a kind of style pacing match.
That's another thing that threw me off with this match.
Yeah.
At the end, I knew it was going to be the end, because I was like, well, look at the time.
Yeah.
I was like, if this move isn't the end, then it's going to overrun. Which I was hoping for, but I was like, I don't know if they're really going to do that.
Yeah, it would have been nice for them to overrun, but,
And that kind of fucked me up, too, so.
Yeah, Deonna rejects the code of honor to start this out, because she repping Impact. I ain't doing that Ring of Honor shit tonight. But she gets to work on the arm. We go to pit, we come out. Deonna's working her way back in. They're doing a 20 count in this match, which I fuck with that. You love to see that.
Yeah. But that's Ring of Honor be on that shit.
Yeah, that's them rules. Deonna comes back, gets a Russian leg sweep, changes to the Fujiwara, but it's blocked. JR is like, is the Russian leg sweep really a Russian maneuver? And Tony's like, yeah, it is. Nikita Volkov's uncle is the originator of it.
I like that even the OGs be like, yo.
Yeah. Are we sure this is? And Tony immediately was like, no, yeah, it is.
I like that everyone is knowledgeable in their own section.
Yeah. So
kind of like I feel like we have that, where everybody has their own sector.
You give me that's anything, how it should be. Everybody should be.
Yeah. You give me anything attitude 90s, I'll school you. Tevin is a nice little broad spectrum kind of guy. He's good with the indies. He's good with what's going on. You know, he reads on all the things. And then Hazel's really good with all the Japanese stuff. Anything Japan, Hazel goes nuts for. and Twin is like more the I would say like the ruthless aggression era, and again some broad stuff here and there. So I like I like how we all have like our own little sectors of, wrestling fandom and so on and so forth.
Yeah, it works out well.
Yeah.
But Mercedes hits a fisherman's buster for a near fall.
Yes.
Rushes out of the corner, and Deonna drops her with a suplex for a 2 count. She gets the Fujiwara, but Mercedes breaks out. They double down off the clothesline. Mercedes hits a DVD off the top, follows with a curb stomp, then a Romero special.
Ooh,
she locks in the Dragon
nice.
Sleeper, and Deonna taps out. So your winner, new undisputed Ring of Honor Women's World Champion, Mercedes Martinez.
She debuted for AEW, I think it was in December.
I think so, yeah.
And fucking undisputed Ring of Honor champion? Fuck yeah. That's pretty dope. I figured she would be the one to win because she's the one signed. Like, she signed, she signed, and Deonna, Deonna's with Impact. But, I hope they bring in Deonna for more matches and let her find somewhat of a groove in AEW because she's really good, and I feel like there's so many women here that she could gel with and do good stuff with. Hell yeah. I can already see fucking Deonna Purazzo and Britt Baker beefing. It's already written, bro. You feel me? Okay. Can we get Thunder Rosa versus Hikaru Shida already?
Facts. They're doing Deeb now, but Shida.
I would have liked Shida better, and I don't know. I like Deeb. I love Deeb. I think she's an amazing female wrestler.
Wow.
But God, man, I feel like Thunder Rosa versus Hikaru Shida would have been mad fucking kicks and.
Yeah. I guess Deeb is the one you do first because she's a heel. It makes more sense.
Yeah. And then you do Shida later on. If we're even, because you never know, titles could change. I like that. I like that AEW leaves me with a little bit of like, yo, I don't know. Maybe
you never know what can happen because they sometimes they'll come out of nowhere and do some shit and be like, oh wait, what? I mean that's Dynamite.
Yep. It has been. It was a good Impact / AEW / Ring of Honor / NJPW / whatever the fuck episode of Dynamite.
There was a whole lot going on here on the Dynamite this week.
If you wrestle anywhere, you were on the show tonight.
Yeah.
That's how it was, yo. Yo, don't you work for it? Nah. Not tonight.
I work everywhere.
Well, let these beautiful people out there in the tube, you tell them where else to find us.
Indeed, yeah.
Oh, shit.
You already know where to find us. Find us on Instagram at Ramblemania Show and at Banter Club Podcast. Find us on Twitter at Ramblemania. Facebook.com/Ramblemania Show. Also find our group there, Ramblemania Show's Banter Club, where we and the other wrestlers and podcasters and everybody we associate with post all that goings on and all that's going down. As far as audio, everywhere audio is found. That's Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, Anchor, TuneIn, Overcast, everywhere your podcasts are found. Search Ramblemania Show or Banter Club. As far as the visuals, twitch.tv/Ramblemania Show. Look us up on YouTube, Ramblemania Show or Banter Club. When you get here, like the videos, click subscribe and click the bell.
Don't forget
Spotify video as well. And of course, when you get here, like the videos, click subscribe and click the bell so that when the new content drops, it goes straight to you. That's for me personally. Find me on Instagram at TJ the Great One. That's TJ the GR, the number 8, the number 1. And find me on Twitter at TJ the Great. That's TJ the GR, the number 8. It's as simple as that.
TJ the Great. Cool. TJ the Great. You can find me on Instagram at the number 6, the letter X, the letter L. That is at 6XL. You can find me on Twitter at SIIXX. Ain't I great? That is at SIIXX. You're all ready. Tev, we won't leave. What the fuck? Tev, we're going to leave these beautiful people out there in the tube, or you, and all the people out there listening to us on audio, and all those people, the BC aliens.
They out there.
With a little something we like to call too sweet.
Yes, too sweet.
And a good fight.
And good night.
How you gonna do that, man? Ray Phoenix.
That boy different.
Dante Martin.